What's cracking, everybody? This is Noble of Lost Pause. Today we're going to take a quick look at Transistor, an action RPG. Now, what is this game about? Well, let me tell you, my friends. Let me tell you. At least what I can, because this game starts you off. There's no start screen or anything. You just, boom, guy's got a sword stabbed through him, and the woman has to pull it out. That's how it starts. The game immediately immerses you right in this game. And the only thing that I kind of know, I'll try to avoid spoilers for you guys, is like this girl Red here is our main protagonist, and she is currently running from the process, like these robot dudes that are coming to kill her, and for whatever reason, not exactly sure yet. And you also have this talking sword who gives you cool comments about, hey, you lost your voice, all she can do is hum. Which you can do right now. There's a button to hum, and she will sing for you, which is nice. But yeah, let's stop the humming, and let's just check out what this game has to offer you. So let's just start by going into this menu here, so I can show you like some of the core mechanics behind this game and what you'll be doing. Now the basic mechanics here is you get these abilities on the button here. You can have up to 4, but you can have less, and you can also have passives and stuff. Like here, I can shoot a beam that charms people, or I can shoot a piercing line beam at people, or I can also, summon a dog, something like that. Oh, isn't he so cute? Oh, he instantly died. Oh, that's a bit sad. Oh, there's no enemies on the screen. That's why. Okay, but is that all you get? Oh, no. Don't be fooled, my friends. Do not be fooled. For you can have different abilities to your choosing. So if I want, I can remove all these abilities and start from scratch for you guys. So the beautiful thing about this is you can choose what abilities you want to use. So I'll just use a ping right down here. So bam. And put it right in my first slot here. Just a quick fire ping. Boom. Alright. Now, it just does like a simple shot like this. Yeah, I'll just like this. Just boom, 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 boom. Fire out a lot as you want. Alright, so that seemed kind of interesting. Well, let me show you other things that can happen if you combine abilities with it. So let's put this on here, and what happens here? Ping will fire farther and with more velocity. So let me slap that on there. And yes, confirm. And bam. Look out. Look out. Bam, 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 bam. That thing is deadly as heck. Alright, that's pretty cool. So when you put different things on it, it will do different things. Well, what if I add one more thing to that? So, well, what will happen if I put another thing on there? Well, it will deal damage in a blast radius. Oh, that's pretty cool. But if you didn't like that, well, what happens if I put this on here? Bing will get a 50% to prevent cells from spawning. So you can just stop cells from spawning in general if you so desire. And cells are being enemies that you defeat, and they can respawn if you don't collect those cells in time. So, and also here is a fire multiple projectiles that are more damaging at close range. So yeah. I basically gain a spread shot of sorts there. But I think I'm just gonna do an explosion upgrade there, and the more abilities I put on there, the more you see in this left hand corner there, the memory slots you're allocated. So I got 7 to 16. I just kind of think of it like 16 gigs of RAM and stuff like that. You can only put so much in there before you're just not able to do any more. So let's fill up these other slots here with different things. So let's see here. Let's just get my robot dogs back here. So let's put them, because I quite like the dogs. And let's also give the dogs like something different here. So let's give them just a quick stun ability, and then let's get a charm just for the heck of it, because I like charms. And let's get a passive here. Here's another thing about you can put things in the passive, and this thing here will give you a shield cooldown. So you have so much you can do to customize the hero Red any way you like in order to suit your playstyle. I mean, you could just play with abilities on and get different combinations, and you can see how much there is just to unlock and what you can do. It's simply fantastic. I love the way you can customize her so much to do what you want. And it does limit you how much you can put in there. like with that 16 left, so you can't just go all out. And it keeps the difficulty up there, so it keeps it challenging. So I haven't played with this setup before. Hopefully I'll do alright. And let's see if I can. So let's show some of the gameplay here. I'm sure something will happen the more I explore. So, okay. Going down here. Now, as you notice, like oh my god, the art style is fantastic. I love this sci-fi setting and what's going on here, the lighting effects, everything is nice. It's got a great atmosphere. And you kind of get the story of what's going on here. I only touched a little bit about it, like saying Red's on the run from the process for whatever reason. The game is intentionally vague about it, and you know, it gives you kind of little clues here with some of the stuff that goes on, and through memory things you unlock from people you find on the floor who have kind of died in a way, but you're able to absorb their thoughts into your sword and gain abilities from it, and you get a little bit of backstory along with it. And what Red is trying to do right now, let me just answer this here. She does like snappy comments here, going to the press, and it's just like, oh god, I'm having so much trouble. And hey, he's still listening. And every time you do this here, it's like, hey, thank you, your comment was submitted for moderation, because she's on the run and it's like trying to awaken people to the city, like, hey, there's this big nasty group, the process, they're going, like, they're doing stuff like wrong, and you're trying to point it out, but they're not having any of it. They're basically trying to silence you as you run away. And that's as much as I can say on the story, because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So I might as well stop in here, see what goes on, see what goes down. So I can go back, or I can explore. Well, let's just explore for you guys. Let's see what's going down here. So let's go to apartment 3.
Like this.
Alright.
Imagine what it's like for you. Well, at least Junction Jan's delivered. Sea monster fresh from the bay. Flatbread delivery still coming strong. Not so bad when it's cold. Not that I know anymore. Help yourself and good.
Oh, I do like this. These little cutscenes and stuff like that.
Locked yourself out. How are you gonna... Well,
Kind of shut up there for a reason, because I wanted you guys to hear like the good voice acting and kind of the somber atmosphere of this. Like, you know, even with little funny moments like that, the game's just like, hey, it kind of keeps a little bit of the seriousness, but it's not afraid to like lighten up. Like, there's like this backdoor place where you can play with the ball, play with your pet and stuff like that, and do challenges and stuff. But for the most part, this game is pretty serious in its storyline. Saying, hey, bad shit's gonna happen, kind of like what I just saw right there. Looks like shit's about to go down. So yeah, let's see a little boss fight right here. Let's see some of the mechanics here. All right, so let's get out of here, because this guy is going to destroy me. All right, so what did I just do right now? It's kind of like a bullet time here. You see that big blue bar up on top? That's as much actions I'm allocated. So if I use one action here, like such, it's gonna use a little bit. You see that ping, bam. All right, I used a little bit. And let's see how much damage it's doing. Not a lot, but it is doing something here. So I'm just gonna spam it, and then maybe let's try to make it towards my side. Maybe let's see if I can do that. So yeah, and let's see what happens. So she'll execute her commands really quickly, and then I'm actually able to put the shield on me, and that's awesome. So I can basically say, hey, get that going, summon my pet there, and now the enemy's working for me. It's quite excellent the way this all goes down. Let's get him back there, get fetched there, and then execute this. Now there is drawbacks to using certain abilities, because if you use that little bullet time too much, it's gonna... What's gonna happen on it? Let's see here. This is like the level screen here. Everything happens. You get the limiter bonus on the bottom there. What happens is if you use that action screen too much, you're not gonna be able to do anything for a while. So if I do that right now, I'm recharging here, it's going to take a bit, and now I can do actions again once that's done. So while you do get more strategic value if you're doing that, instead of doing like the real-time combat where things are chasing you, you're basically left helpless for a short while depending on how much you do there. So there's benefits and downsides to doing each and everything. So, and one thing I forgot to mention upon here is, and I'm going to just hit this real quick, is that there's also, if you want to make the game even more challenging, you can add limiters like these guys right here. And the more limiters you add, the more you can level up, the more bonuses you gain, and it'll also tell you if you use them, like more about the stuff and their background history, which is nice. So the more you use an ability, the more you'll find out about these guys, and you can make the game as hard as you want, the more limiters you have on, and it'll be more rewarding for you. Or if you just want to play the game normal, like the game froze a little bit there. It's been having a little bit of trouble sometimes. There are still a little bit of bugs, but it didn't break my game there, which is fortunate. But yeah, so you can make the game as challenging as you want, which I love. And like the more limiters I get, the more I want to slap on there, because I enjoy a good hard game, and you can make this game pretty damn hard. Like I already got one on here that the process will strike with twice as much power. So yeah, already punishing me there quite a bit, and I can't wait for more. I'm eating this game up there. And okay, so now that I touched upon that, that's pretty much like what you'll be doing in this game. The more you can customize the music, you can customize so much in this game. It's just overwhelming, like the different combat styles you can go across, and it rewards you with story the more you use certain abilities. Okay, so we're on the roof. A little storyline there. But I'm not going to go too much further into this because I don't want to spoil so much for you guys. But that's the general combat of this game. That's what you'll be getting into, and possibilities are limitless on this. And the music, the art, even the story, it can be a little bit confusing sometimes. Like I was a bit lost when some things were pointed out to me, but that's kind of the nature of this game. It's finding out the mystery behind what's going on. It's not about knowing everything right away, and I do enjoy that. I'm very much intrigued, even though sometimes it does leave me a little bit confused. I'm not the brightest apple in the bunch here, the brightest bulb in the bunch. Yeah, I already messed up on that, but you get what I'm saying. I do enjoy this game. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my quick look at this game. I'm gonna try and get in one more combat here so you guys can see something. I'll skip to it ahead so I can get there. Alright, I got to a non-spoiler section of this, so I'll show you some more of the combat here, and this is a perfect one here, the planning test. So let's jump right into this. Alright, so this is another good thing about the game here, is just the ability to plan things out if you're kind of one of that guy, right? If you're one of those guys who likes making sure everything goes perfectly just the way you like it to. So let's see if I can do this. Alright, so let's see what kind of abilities I have here. So, I guess I gotta go behind this guy here first to backstab. So you can cancel your last action command, so you're never stuck with what you have to do. So you can go through this as many times as you so desire. So let's do that. Backstab, extra damage. Backstab. Alright, that's not gonna work. There we go. So that's the perfect way to do it. So it was kind of like a puzzle there, which you had to do. So I have an ability that makes them more vulnerable to attack, and then I hit them with that first, and then I hit them with my big combo. So let's just see how it plays out. Just like this. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. Just the way we're done. So yeah, the combat, it just varies so much of what you're able to do and how you tackle things. It's just fantastic. It's this game's strong suit. And besides like the dynamic voice acting of the guy reacting to what you do and how you do it, the beautiful art style of just look how beautiful this place looks. I'm in that hub world I was saying earlier. Oh man, I just love it. And it's just an amazing world to get lost in, and they do a good job of just making you feel like you're a part of this world and getting you involved in what's going on. It's an amazing game, and I highly recommend you pick this up. And at a steal, it's $20 right now. $20. And this game feels like a AAA title. It's fantastic. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this quick look. If it was helpful to you, hit like and subscribe. If it wasn't, well, leave a comment saying, hey, you could do better on this. Maybe drop you suck, but I still love you, and then hit like and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys again. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out, you guys.